The news of Pandora has reached Ryu thanks to Chun-Li as she tracks Shadowlu's movements. The reports of ordinary people displaying unimaginable power due to the influence of the box has Ryu worried.
箱の力に目覚めた人間は力に溺れ自我を失っていくという。まさか殺意の波動に関係があるのか。
Ryu sets his sights on the Antarctic to discover the true nature of the box. Ken, worried about his friend, decides to accompany him.
お前は言い出したら聞かないからな。仕方ない。俺もついていくぜ。それは心強いな。頼むぞ、ケン。なんだ。
From information obtained by the G Corporation, Kazuya learns that Pandora's box possesses incredible power. He now believes that by using the power of the box, the devil gene can be amplified. With that, he can defeat his son Jin and take back the Mishima Zaibatsu. As he plots, Nina appears.
珍しい顔だ。
An assassin unrivaled in strength and well-versed in the movements of the Mishima Zaibatsu, Nina Williams has been hired by Kazuya to help him obtain Pandora in exchange for a vast sum of money. The woman who had once been ordered to assassinate Kazuya now works in the shadows with him as he begins his journey for the box.
Spare me the small talk. I'm only here for the job.
使える間は何でも使ってやる。全てを取り戻すまではな。どういうつもりだ。
You can't have the Pandora. Someone else wants it more.
本当の飼い主というわけか。やはり別の依頼を受けていたな。仕留め損ねた。まあいい。これからが本番だ。
Cammy, the former brainwashed Shadowloo agent, now turned Delta Red officer within MI6, has discovered that Shadowloo has started to search for a mysterious box known as Pandora. However, due to her affiliation with the British Secret Service, she has been unable to act on any of the information she has acquired. Then one day, she receives a phone call.
もしもし、キャミー、私よ。
Just like Cammy, Interpol agent Chun-Li has also been keeping tabs on Shadowloo and has sought her help. Chun-Li has learned that both Shadowloo and the Mishima Zaibatsu are attempting to secure the box for their own purposes. Chun-Li has contacted Cammy in the hopes that they can work together in order to stop the two organizations from harming any more people.
決してあいつらの思う通りにはさせないわ。必ず尻尾を掴んで。 とりあえず奴らの手には渡さずに済んだが、この光、これがパンドラの中に入っていたのか。ええ、さっきまでの戦いに反応して蓋が開いたようね。今のところ特に害になるような成分は出てきていないようだが、箱の力をもたらしていたものの正体がこの光だとすれば、これから世界に起きることは。大丈夫よ。私たち箱のすぐそばにいたのに力に溺れずに済んだじゃない。もし力に見入られる人たちが出たとしても、元に戻す方法はきっとあるわ。そうだな。
Brian has plotted to steal the overwhelming power of Pandora for himself after arriving at the South Pole. But he breaks into the G Corporation's laboratory and finds a new line of Jack series robots. This new line is dubbed Jack Cross, which was to serve as a backup to the Jack 6 series.
What the hell is this?
Startup complete. Voice print authentication complete. Awaiting instructions.
With Brian now having total and absolute control of the weapon known as Jack Cross, he continues with his plan. Together, they head straight for the South Pole to obtain Pandora.
This is going to be so much fun. Well now, how should I put this beautiful thing to use?
Initiating emergency restart. Reboot. Restoring all systems.
What was that?
Online. System restored. Now scanning for targets. Level A target identified. Starting extermination mode.
Abel is tracking the movements of the criminal organization Shadaloo, hoping to find clues about his family and his own identity. He learns that powerful forces have gathered in the Antarctic in search of Pandora, an object of incredible power, and believes that Shadaloo will show up there as well. However, having quit the mercenary life, Abel has no options that would get him near the box.
そうだ、あの男ならきっと。
After much thought, Abel recalls a North American soldier he had met on his previous journey named Guile and decides to contact him. Having already received orders to investigate the happenings in the Antarctic, Guile decides to work together with Abel. The two travel to the investigation area together.
これは隠密行動だ。くれぐれも足を引っ張るんじゃないぞ。了解だ。結局ここにも手がかりはなかったか。それにしてもすごい光だな。どういう仕組みになってるんだ。おい、調べもしないで直接触るな。トラップがあるかもしれないだろう。宇宙人だ。すごいな。お
After Heihachi learns that both Kazuya and Jin are headed to the Antarctic in pursuit of Pandora, he devises a plot to foil both of their plans. However, Heihachi also learns that Pandora will only react when a large number of powerful fighters begin to fight amongst each other. Heihachi worries about finding fighters who could match him in strength in order to trigger a reaction. Then, without warning, Kuma, who is also trying to control the Mishima Zaibatsu, shows up.
おお、熊ではないか。そうか、お前がおったか。久しぶりじゃのう。
While infuriated with Jin's actions, Kuma is pleased at the sight of his old master and decides to travel with him.
最後に勝つのはもちろんわしじゃ。さて仕上げじゃ。わかってるわかってる。お前には特別に利益の1割をやるぞ。もっとも不老不死の魔法だの若返りの秘宝だのが入っていたら分けようがないがな。なんだかわからんが危ないところだったわい。まさか。しまった。
Christy is searching for her teacher Eddie, who has disappeared once again. Lei Oolong is also searching for Eddie as part of his own investigation. Their only lead is a man matching Eddie's description, spotted among Shadaloo and Mishima Zaibatsu forces that are searching for Pandora in the Antarctic.
I don't know whether the rumors are true or not, but it's not like we're going to find any more information here. I'd really appreciate it if you'd tag along on this one.
There's so much I need to tell Eddie. If there's even the slightest chance that I'll find him there, of course I'm willing to go.
Christy agrees to work with Lei to find Eddie in the Antarctic and stop Pandora from falling into the wrong hands.
Ready to get a move on, Christy?
Anytime you like.
Yes, that's right so far. Both my partner and I are exposed to the light, but so far there's been no change. All levels are still reading as normal.
Retrieval of the Pandora has been cancelled. We'll start to withdraw in 12 minutes.
That girl there? She literally came to the ends of the earth for you!
Just tell her to forget me.
I'm sorry. I did try to stop it.
It's fine. After all, it's just a matter of time.
As the former charismatic leader of the Tekken force, Lars staged an uprising from within the Mishima Zaibatsu. Now, he is determined to destroy Pandora to prevent an imminent war between the Mishima Zaibatsu and Shadaloo.
どの勢力にも箱は渡さない。箱自体を破壊することになった。
お供します。
In order to prevent both organizations from obtaining Pandora's box, Lars calls upon Alisa Baskanovich to aid him in his mission.
気をつけろよ、アリサ。敵はあらゆる場所にいる。
了解です。
いやくそダメか。
私やってみます。やりましたよ。
任務完了。
By a waterfall nestled deep into the mountainside, Sagat trains vigorously until he hears a noise coming from a nearby village. The young girl that Sagat has saved is gone. As he listens to the brother of the young girl plea for help, before Sagat's eyes, the very fabric of space and time warps, and a man suddenly appears before him. The man who has been entrusted with the will of Agni, Dalsim.
サガット、お主に頼みが。
Dalsim tells Sagat about the missing children from his own village. It appears to both of them that someone is trying to gather the world's strongest warriors and use their power to open the mysterious box, known as Pandora. To save the children, Dalsim and Sagat set out for the Antarctic, where the box is located.
非力な者を巻き込み、姑息な手段で帝王をおびき寄せる。決して許さんぞ。急がねばならぬ。無事だったか。我らをここに呼び寄せたのはこのためであったらしい。これはどうやら神の力に近いもののようだ。サガットよ、どうする？神の力など帝王には不要だ。
The Mishima Zaibatsu and Shadaloo continue their vicious battle over Pandora, the mysterious box that was found in the Antarctic. By obtaining the box and its contents, Jin, leader of the Mishima Zaibatsu, believes he will be better able to understand the devil gene within him. So he decides to travel to the Antarctic to search for the box himself.
危ないよ、ジン。箱のせいで倒れたり暴走した人もいたってニュースで言ってたじゃない。もし開けられても何が出てくるかわからないんだよ。
Xiao Yu tries to reason with Jin, knowing the danger that he may be putting himself in. But Jin is determined to go, so Xiao Yu decides to go along with Jin on his journey to protect him.
わずかでも可能性があるなら俺は諦めない。
だったら私も行く。ジンを一人で行かせたりできないもん。
これが箱。
俺は
いいんだ。俺はいつか自分の手でこの地の呪縛を消し去ってみせる。必ずな。
Despite winning the North American martial arts tournament, with the media so focused on the events in the Antarctic, due to the appearance of the mysterious box known as Pandora, Rufus's victory was largely ignored by everyone. But then Zangief called out to the infuriated Rufus.
実は折り入ってお前に相談があるんだ。
Tasked with a mission to retrieve the box for his motherland, Zangief was in need of a strong fighting partner. Rufus listened to his proposal and realized he could use this opportunity to get rid of the box once and for all. So the two set off in high spirits as they began their journey.
ま、そんなにこの俺様の力が必要だったんだ。仕方ない。もともとあの辺のニュースにはうんざり気味だったしな。あんな箱の一つや二つパーッといってガツンともらってきてやろうじゃねえか。よーし、その息だ。待ってろよ、南極。ま、この間は北極行ったし、この辺で南極ってのはちょうどいいよな。もちろん俺はどこでだってトップを取る男だからな。こいつで本当に良かったのか。南極最強になってみせるぜ。見てろよ、キャンティー。へい、口ほどにもないわ。ま、この完璧なボディに対抗できるやつはいないってことだよな。なんつっても体脂肪率は打たれ強さとスタミナに直結してる。なんだこの光は。あれ？これってあれじゃね？蓋の箱が開いてるんじゃね？もしかして俺たちのあまりの強さに反応したってやつ？おいおいおい、これでまた有名になっちまうな、俺も。それにしても中には何が入ってるんだ？まさか何でも望みの叶うような魔法のあれ的なやつだったりして。キャンディーのとこに戻ったら早速。つうかこの光なんか、光がまとわりついてくるぞ。これは一体。
As the leader of the Robin Hood-style ninja group known as the Manji Clan, Yoshimitsu hears a strange sound ringing through the night, as if it is calling for something. Yoshimitsu wonders if his demonic sword is resonating with energy from the people now in the Antarctic who are in pursuit of Pandora. He sets out for the frozen continent in order to appease the appetite of his cursed sword. Yoshimitsu hires the services of Raven to watch over him should he lose control of the demon sword. However, Raven agrees only on the condition that the mission play out according to his rules.
Alright, Yoshimitsu. I'm gonna show you how a real ninja gets things done.
Shoshi symbol.
It was tough, but it looks like we accomplished our mission.
What
the hell? Do you think this is all some kind of joke? Damn it! Where'd the lid go?
Let me out of here!
The leader of Shadaloo, Bison, received word that the mysterious object known as Pandora, located within the meteorite, had rejected the psycho power used by the organization's satellite. With evil intent in his eyes, Bison pursues the meteorite and the mysterious box within it, believing that there is more to that box than meets the eye.
どんな力でも破壊できず、一方で大きな力を生物に与える箱か。
In order to eliminate any potential threats that may stand between him and the unimaginable power of the box, Bison decides that he must personally go and secure it before anybody else obtains it. He requests that Juri, a woman who suffered the loss of her parents and her own eye at the hands of Bison himself, should also accompany him.
いいぜ、付き合ってやんよ。
Juri remarkably accepts Bison's request without so much as a word about their entangled past.
ただし、私のやり方だけど。
必要なものは全て手に入れる。どんな手段を使ってもな。これで箱は我が手に。
あれ、おかしいな、外しちゃった。
そのような手に引っかかるものか。それに貴様の裏切りは計算のうちだ。
さすがベガちゃん、お利口でちゅね。お察しの通り、あんたについていく気なんて肌からなかったさ。それにその箱は私がもらうよ。
私を裏切る代償は大きいぞ。
別にいいよ。だってそんなのあんたをぶっ潰せば関係ないじゃん。
Despite heated arguments and battles with Asuka Kazama in the past, Lily appears before her rival. She haughtily requests that Asuka accompany her to the Antarctic as she plans to retrieve Pandora for her father.
It's said that you need more than one person to open the Pandora. Miss Kazuma, let's put our differences aside and combine our strength. Your primitive violent tendencies will be an excellent complement to my refined fighting prowess.
全然褒めてないやんそれ。喧嘩売ってんの？
Refusing Lily's invitation was easy for Asuka, but as news about Pandora started to grow, she couldn't help but get excited and eventually accepted Lily's offer.
まあ、でもただの道連れやからな。うちは箱が見たいだけやから、あんたの仲間とちゃうから、そこはよろしく。
I knew you'd come around. Soon we will be the greatest fighting duo in the world.
せやから優勝ってなんやねん。人の話を聞け。そんなご大層な箱には見えへんけどな。
So, all that's left is for us to determine which of us will claim the box as our own. Have at you!
なんか言うたらわかんねん。うちはこの箱見てみたかっただけや。
I won't make this easy. Daddy's name is at stake.
危ないな。もう人の話聞けっちゅうねん。つかどんだけ深いねん。
With Bison leading the pursuit of Pandora, to fill his desire for power, Balrog and Vega have been ordered to infiltrate the continent via a separate route, should things get complicated.
なんで俺がこんな野郎と組まなきゃならねえんだよ。まったく不愉快極まりない。
While the two minions of Shadaloo are normally at each other's throats, they agreed to work together, both having the same ambition to keep the box for themselves. A box which was said to give living things unspeakable combat prowess. So with great unease, they began their journey.
あの箱には十分な使い道がありそうだ。
あれは俺のもんだ。誰にも渡しゃしねえぞ。さあ！開きもしねえし動きもしねえ。どうなってんだ。
やめろ。耳障りだ。
ああ？今なんつった？
下船な豚の挙動を見過ごすのもこの辺りが潮時か。
俺が豚ならてめえはなんだ。ヒステリーのカマキリ野郎が。
もはや用はない。
死ぬ。初めてだな、てめえと気があったのは。俺もちょうどぶっ殺してやりたいと思ってたところだぜ。
Ordered by his master Peck, Haorong had entered in a mixed martial arts tournament for additional training. As his match with boxer Steve Fox was about to begin, they were attacked. What was to be a competitive bout between two skilled fighters has turned into a battlefield for the Mishima Zaibatsu and Shadaloo.
What the hell were they thinking? Well, that's Shadaloo for you. You'd think they'd have better things to do than interrupt our fight. Guess we'll have to call this one a draw for now.
Haorong, furious that he was not able to fulfill his master's wishes, and Steve, furious that someone would interfere in his match, decide to team up for the moment and set off on a quest for revenge.
I'm coming to kick your face in! Very colorful. Try and save that kind of thing till we actually find them. Please, that was just practice. Huh, how do you like that? Not even Shadaloo can stand against my power. Hey now. Let's not forget that this was a two-person effort. Please, you would have been just as useful standing on the sidelines. Maybe wearing a cheerleader's outfit. Oh, really? So if some new opponent were to just appear, I trust you could handle it on your own. Huh. Just one fighter? Is that what you think of me? I can take 100 of them without breaking a sweat. I think I'd like to see that.
Rolento receives intel on the location of the fallen meteorite and starts gathering his troops. In order to show the world the power of his nation of soldiers, and with no organization able to lay claim to the box, Rolento is determined to find and destroy it. However, with the entire Antarctic on high alert, with many skilled soldiers spread out across the continent, and factoring in rumors of how the box reacts to conflict, Rolento soon realizes he needs both a skilled fighter and infiltrator. Rolento decides to send a request to a well-known ninja village that specializes in infiltration and subversive activities. Ibuki initially refuses the request once she learns of the mission, but reluctantly agrees to go after some persuasion from her village elders.
では作戦を開始する。遅れるなに同兵。
私の名前はイブキ。先行き不安だな。
静かにせよ。 敵の罠かもしれん。ここは匍匐前進で静かに迫るぞ。伏せるのだ。
っていうか絶対自分の方がうるさいよね。あ、殻だ。
なんだと。これはどういうことだ。まさか我が軍の包囲網をかいくぐり逃亡しよったというのか。
包囲とかしてないし、だいたいもっと早く。
こうしてはおれん。完全平和を実現するにあたって敵を取り逃がすことなどあってはならんのだ。直ちに追跡を開始するぞ伍長。
いい武器だってば。もうこの仕事いつ終わるのよ。
Down and out, and lacking funds, Paul and Law watched a street broadcast about the mysterious box that crashed in the Antarctic.
Hey, Law, take a look at that box.
Huh. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Smelling big bucks, the pair makes hasty preparations to head to the Antarctic by boat. They believed if they were to get their hands on that box, there would be companies lining up for the chance to bid on the contents. They'd be able to finally rid themselves of their bad luck. With that in mind, the two secretly board a ship bound for the Antarctic.
It's time to say goodbye to poverty!
Once I get my hands on that box, I'll be the richest guy in the universe! Something about this light. Just looking at it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, fuzzy. Maybe if we get closer, it'll feel better. Aww.
What the?
Hey, Paul? Buddy? I don't think we managed to catch the box.
I think the box got us! I don't want to die! Wait a sec! Please, let me out!
Let us out!
As Shadaloo and the Mishima Zaibatsu began their battle for the fallen meteorite in the Antarctic, there was only one man who sensed the danger that threatened this world. That man was Dan Hibiki. He told his friends Sakura and Blanca that the Psycheo arts are going to save the world, and then left on his journey.
Dan, どこ行った?
え、響さんまだ帰ってきてないの?
Several months have passed since Dan left, and Blanca, worried about his friend, decides to travel to the Antarctic to investigate. Sakura, interested in what secrets the box contains, joins him.
とりあえず南極に行ってみるしかないよね。うわー、初めてだからなんかワクワクしちゃうな。
俺寒いのあんまり好きじゃない。
なんかもうほんとすごい人たちと戦えたよね。楽しかったな。私たちきっと前よりも強くなれたよね。ね、ジミーさん。
そうだね、さくら。ところで弾はどうした？
あ、忘れてた。でもここに来るまでどこにもいなかったよね。もうどこ行っちゃったんだろう。響さん、出てきてくださいよ。
Huh? What's going on? Oh, hi guys! Why are you here?
A member of a pro-environmental group informs Julia of the box within the fallen meteorite in the Antarctic. Worried that the power the box possesses may be used for evil purposes if it fell into the wrong hands, she decides to travel to the Antarctic herself. However, with numerous researchers and agents, not to mention both the Mishima Zaibatsu and Shadaloo pursuing it, going alone would be suicide. Then, Julia sees an unusual man in a local newspaper.
Dangerous fugitive apprehended by famed bounty hunter. I know that face.
Bob Richards, the man known across the country as Bob, the bounty hunter with bling, happily takes on Julia's request.
So, you want me to track down a box? Whatever. Job's a job.
Julia wonders if this man even knows the dangers involved with confronting both the Mishima Zaibatsu and Shadaloo. Despite the uncertainty, she extends a hand in friendship.
Welcome on board, Bob.
So, Julia, you're still studying the Pandora. Any luck?
Too soon to say. This sort of research takes years, and we might never know its secrets. Still, whatever we may learn from the box, it will never be used for evil. Promise.
Well, that's good to know.
Your reward money. I hope the number is satisfactory.
Forget it. The journey itself ended up being a sort of reward. It's more than enough for me.
You can be a real piece of work sometimes. But that was kinda noble. Charming, even.
You think I'm charming? Well, that's a start.
Poison has been following the news of the fallen meteorite in the Antarctic that has gripped the media. At the same time, she has been managing her partner Hugo as he aims to become the top pro wrestler in the world. Poison realizes that the Antarctic would be the perfect stage to make their mark, as media outlets worldwide have already gathered there.
楽しそうだな。
Using whatever purse money they still have left, Hugo and Poison begin the journey to the Antarctic.
さあ行くよヒューゴ。最強が誰だか世界中に見せてやるんだ。ここへ来るまでにあんなに苦労したってのに、せっかく箱を手に入れたって誰も見てないじゃないか。
俺たちが来るまでにカメラマンはみんな避難しちまったみたいだな。
くっそー、とんだ戦い損だったよ。さあ帰って作戦の練り直しだよヒューゴ。こうなったら絶対に世界一有名になってやるんだから。
ポイズン、箱はどうする？
ほっときな、そんなもん。
King and Marta continue to search for the man resembling Armor King. rumors persist that a man that looked like King's former mentor has boarded a ship bound for the Antarctic. However, whether that information is credible or not is another story. The entire Antarctic is on high alert due to the news of the box found in the meteorite. And as such, ordinary civilians cannot travel to the continent. Unable to give up just yet, King and Marduk decide to somehow infiltrate the Antarctic to continue the search.
I guess there's only one way to make sure, huh? Let's go, King! It's him! You're messing with my head. You think that's funny? Hey! Let's trash this thing!
The Bushinryu clan's Grandmaster, Guy, is tasked with protecting the world from danger. He learns about the discovery of Pandora in the Antarctic and the numerous factions and fighters that seek to possess it. Fearing the worst, he travels to the Antarctic in order to rid the world of the box and bring peace back to the people. However, while in Metro City, he unexpectedly runs into his former friend, Cody.
Cody, こたびの件、協力してもらえないだろうか。
しつっけえな。退屈させたら承知しねえぞ。
After what seems to be a decade of neglect, Guy and Cody have once again reunited. For the first time in years, the two are once again a team.
道中、無用な争いは厳禁でござる。人の世を乱さぬため、規律正しく、ルールには従うのが大切でござる。
喧嘩売ってんの。
これは
なんだ消えちまったぜ。いいのか？
構わぬ。拙者はもともと箱を滅ぼすつもりであった。我らが箱を手に入れ、その箱が自ら消えたということは、そもそもあれは今の世にあってはならぬものであったのだろう。
なんだかわかんねえが、お前がいいんならいいさ。さっさと戻ろうぜ。
時にコーディ殿、今回の旅はなかなかスリッリングでござったな。
ま、退屈はしなかった
な。それは上々。
Dudley, England's boxing champion, had no interest in the news surrounding the discovery of Pandora, but the arrival of a certain young woman would change things.
失礼お嬢さん。何かご用？
はじめまして。私はエレナ。あなたの国に呼ばれてきたのよ。
Dudley's interest in Elena's words was piqued as he realized what tree she was referring to. For in his entire garden, this tree was the only one transplanted from Africa.
この木はあなたと一緒に南極へ行けって言ってるわ。
Dudley agrees to go only if he is able to return in time for his next title match. With that, the two set off on their journey.
ミスターゴッチ、旅行の準備をしてくれ。ああ、その箱は何が出てくるかまだわからん。不用意に近寄るのは感心しないな。
大丈夫よ、悪い感じはしないから。でも今まで聞いたことのないようなリズムなの。波に似てるけどそれより大きくて、ちょっとあの木の言葉
確かに美しい。これはまだ見ぬ友人から我々に贈られた花束なのかもしれんな、エレナ。
そうね。
Something was calling him from a place beyond his reach. Yet with each passing day, the voice grew louder. Within the darkness, the eyes of Ogre opened. The voice sounded like the one who had created him in the distant past. Shaking off the darkness, Ogre stood tall. Even before the discovery of the meteorite, Akuma felt its presence within his being, like a voice calling out. The sensation grew day by day, almost taunting him, until finally the voice spoke clearly to him. As if it were guiding him, Akuma stood up and faded into the darkness. Where he has disappeared to is a mystery to all.
我を呼ぶは新たなる乱世の声。我を呼びしはうぬか。影から生まれし者が音の実を倒すことなどできようか。知らぬならその身に刻んでくれようぞ。
One day, Mega Man learned about the meteorite that landed in the Antarctic from his good friend and companion, Roll. Roll guesses that the box that was contained inside the meteorite could be from an ancient civilization.
Be serious, Roll! That thing came from outer space! There's no way it could be!
Some sort of an ancient man-made satellite!
Not wanting to debate, Mega Man travels to the South Pole in search of the satellite.
Even if it's empty, the box itself could be useful. Good luck, Mega Man!
All right. The lid!
Has the Pandora already opened? Oh no! Hurry up and take its power!
Roll. I'm not really sure, but there's nothing but a light coming from inside. I mean, there's nothing else in here.
I bet that means that the light is the source of its power. Maybe it's some kind of alien deflection light beam emitter. Mega Man, you have to absorb the power of that light. I'm sure it's going to make an amazing weapon.
The light? I don't understand!
While the entire planet became enthralled with the mysterious box known as Pandora, in a small corner of the world, something began to stir. Well, if one were to look closer, it would be like more than one thing was stirring. No one knows where they came from or how they came into being. Yet one thing was certain. They were headed for the box.